This is the majestic Victoria Falls, or the smoke that thunders, as it is known locally. Being one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, the Victoria Falls is Zimbabwe's prime tourism magnet and is situated on Zimbabwe's northern border with Zambia. As its water flows down into the mighty Zambezi River, one thing not exactly flowing here are the tourists, and these locals are feeling the pinch. These traders rely heavily on the tourists who buy their wares, and Zimbabwe's reputation is a crime-free and peaceful destination of choice. And everywhere we went, the tourists were saying the same thing.
The people are wonderful, the scenery is wonderful, and everyone has been so helpful.
Zimbabwean people are very helpful. I didn't expect, and they are very kind and good. So really we enjoyed, and we are very comfortable to visit Victoria Falls.
This amazing tourist attraction should be a welcome distraction for the locals from the politics of bickering and the struggle for economic survival that have come to define this beautiful country within the last decade. But unfortunately, Victoria Falls is uncharacteristically empty of local tourists due to the hefty cost of accommodation and general pricing for outdoor activities. This boat ride costs anything between $60 and $90 for a cruise on the majestic Zambezi River, seeing some of the best that nature has to give. A small price to pay by international standards. However, Zimbabwean locals find these kind of activities too expensive to take part in, and as a result, mainly foreign tourists end up enjoying these lifetime experiences. Zimbabwe's Tourism Minister Walter Mzembe says this is about to change.
You have to raise a middle class that can afford to go on holiday. And our last decade of estrangement and isolation has not helped. We're a cash economy, our people cannot afford. But we are enunciating a new policy which will at least afford even the civil service itself a holiday, at least 3 days in a year.
Local economists estimate that the Zimbabwean tourism market will do well if the tourism authority target the international markets to help the locals have access to more foreign exchange.
It's the overseas tourists we really need, because they're the ones who would typically stay longer, spend more money, and actually take advantage of things like the whitewater rafting and bungee jumping and things that the locals typically don't do.
As the Zimbabwe government embarks on yet another charm offensive to try and bring more international tourists into the country, it is imperative for the local service providers to come up with packages that are affordable to the local tourists so that the numbers for tourists coming into places like the Victoria Falls can add up. Hopewell Rugoho-Chin'ono, Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe.